Good afternoon, everybody. Yes. All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for coming out. This is a really great turnout here. I want to thank Dismas for hosting us here. I want to thank Ray Weiss, the president, who I just said hello to. He's back here. Thank you, Ray, for hosting us here. And Jan Kemp, we appreciate y'all. And I want to make a public service announcement here, too, before I get started. It's been a tough week for the University of Louisville here, so what we're doing right now is we're putting out some social media messages about all the great things that have happened at the university over the past couple years or so. And then tomorrow we're saying tomorrow is a Wear Red Day in Louisville, just to say you support the students, you support the faculty, you support the staff and the alumni. They're feeling kind of down right now. So if the city could wear red just to say, we're behind you, that's a good thing to do. So if you could spread the message throughout your networks, that's one way where we can lift our neighbors up when they're feeling a little knocked down right now, all right? So appreciate any help with that. Okay, now let's get this event started here. We're celebrating so many good things here today, and when you think about how we're living our city with our values that we have, we talk about lifelong learning every day, we talk about being healthier every day, and we're talking about being an even more compassionate city every day as well. So today, we're celebrating organizations that pull all those wonderful values together as part of Healthy Louisville 2020, which is our community-wide plan to improve health for all of our citizens. We talk about compassion, and in Louisville, we define compassion as working to ensure that every single person in our community has the opportunity to reach their full human potential. And what a beautiful city it would be, right? If everybody's walking around shining like the sun, is what Thomas Merton said, with that kind of goodness and human potential on full display. Compassion is an action word, just like Healthy Louisville 2020 is. It's getting things done and leaning into it. And then every year we award the mayor's Healthy Hometown mini grants to nonprofits that are demonstrating compassion with action. And they're making a direct impact on the goals that are outlined in our Healthy Louisville 2020 plan. Dr. Moyer, who runs our Public Health and Wellness Board here, let's give it up for her. She's doing a great job. You have to go from blue to red tomorrow, Doc. Okay. Okay. But we had great applications this year. I understand we had over 40 applications. Yeah.
Tough decision.
Good. Tough decision. A lot of folks out there making a difference, so we appreciate that. Now, we have a panel of community representatives who review the grants and are part of the selection process for the winners. I'd like to acknowledge two of those who helped us select the grants today. Carol Fuzignani, the System Director for Norton Healthcare's Office of Church and Healthcare Ministries, and Tammy Capoletti, Program Manager with the American Lung Association. Let's give it up for them. Thank you all very much. Over here, thank you. All right. Now, let's get to the exciting part. This is something, a lot of times we give out proclamations. I normally don't give out a check with the proclamation. So today we're going to give out checks to our 13th annual Mayor's Healthy Hometown Mini Grant Award recipients. This year we're awarding a total of $49,082 to 5 nonprofit community organizations. These organizations are inspiring young minds through creativity, improving emotional and mental health through physical activity, reuniting and nurturing families, working with neighborhoods to form a cooperative grocery store to increase access to healthy foods, and supporting healthy recovery by providing positive life and parenting skills, housing and employment opportunities, and other resources. So it's a great group, and here are this year's Mayor's Healthy Hometown Grant recipients. First, our host today, My Chosen People. Sandra Marshall King is the Executive Director. This organization's Family Life program serves incarcerated women who have lost custody of their children and are struggling with addiction. Through education and collaboration, My Chosen People helps equip them with recovery skills, positive life and parenting skills, housing and employment opportunities, and other resources to maintain recovery and ensure family success. Participants are engaged in 8-week group sessions 4 times a year, along with individual sessions. And after they are released, staff conducts monthly follow-up assessments to ensure long-term recovery. So let's hear it from My Chosen People. Next up is the famous Academy of Music Production, Education, and Development, fondly known as AMPT. Dave Christopher is the executive director. AMPT is a free youth program that provides a safe and positive environment for young people to gain strong values and explore their creativity through music. AMPT pairs kids with mentors to study songwriting, music composition, performance, beat making, recording, engineering, voice, web design, and entrepreneurship. The students pay no fees and receive reading, writing, and support for multiple literacies. A key component of the program focuses on social and emotional learning. The curricula target age-appropriate subjects and students' learning preferences. Each student's social environment and situation is also considered. AMPT's staff includes a certified alcohol and drug counselor and marriage and family counselor who meet students twice per week to discuss academics, behavior, and attendance, as well as any other issues that might be making it difficult for that student to learn, be successful, and move on. So let's hear it for AMPT. Next up is the Bates Community Development Corporation. Tanya Phelps is their executive director. Bates Healthy Hearts Initiative, Family Style, is designed to help young people living in Smoketown develop habits that prevent obesity in adulthood. This grant will allow Bates to integrate family wellness into their existing youth programs with the goal of increasing youth participation by 20%. The Healthy Hearts program will supplement current out-of-school time programs with project-based and peer-led development of wellness education. That will include mapping designated urban walking trails that rely on familiar neighborhood landmarks to signify routes and distances. This program, which also includes healthy cooking classes, will promote lifelong healthy habits by reaching youth and making fitness and nutrition a family affair. Let's hear it for Bates. The Community Farm Alliance, Inc., and Louisville Association for Community Economics, also known as LACE, represented here by Lilius Pettit-Scott, board member. LACE and the Farm Alliance are committed to increasing access to healthy foods in areas of the city known as food deserts, which are some parts of Russell, Old Louisville, Parkland, Smoketown, Shelby Park, Portland, and Shawnee neighborhoods. They are working with community members to develop a cooperative grocery store model in response to recent grocery store closings. A cooperative grocery would be owned and governed by consumers and/or workers, retaining wealth in those neighborhoods, providing economic opportunities for owners, and offering educational programs and healthy social interactions. Let's hear it for LACE. And finally, 201, Fatherhood and Families. Georgia Turner is here on behalf of 201 and some other 201 members here. 201 parent advocates are people who have successfully worked through issues with the child protection system and are now taking on the task of providing support to birth families currently working with Child Protective Services. The goal is to assist the families in meeting CPS-determined goals to either keep the children in their home or return them to their parents' care. Advocates provide extended support and resources to birth parents in courts, schools, and various institutions and systems of care. These mentors, who were formerly engaged in the child welfare system themselves, assist and encourage birth parents in maintaining a connection with their children. A real tough and important job. Congratulations. All right, well, so I really want to say thank you to the 40-plus organizations that have participated in this process. Anytime you apply for something that makes you better, because it kind of focuses you on what you're doing and how you can improve it as well. And then a big part of this is rewarding and recognizing the folks that are doing good work. Because a lot of the work that you heard about here today, it's not all high fives and slam dunks. There's a lot of nights where you're wringing your hands. There's a few tears that are shed behind closed doors and open doors. But I can tell you what all these folks share is big, big hearts and love for the community, and all they do is just say, how can we make it better together? And at the end of the day, that's why we're all born, I think. We're all here to make the world a better place. We're all interconnected, and it's an honor to be with our recipients up here today and everybody that's applied. So thank you all. Again, congratulations. Thanks all the Dismas team as well for what you all do for our community day in and day out as we work together to make our great city even greater. So God bless you all, and thanks for coming out today.